Apparently, this is the new norm. The Porsche is the trailer queen that can't drive on the street. And apparently now the boss has just decided it's gonna be back on the street. It's like, nope, I started as a street car and I'm gonna stay on the street. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at our spark plugs and our coil packs in our Ford Mustang Boss 302 track car. When we had it out at Willow Springs International Raceway, we noticed that our N gauge was letting us know we were throwing codes, a PO300 and a PO316, which is some type of misfire code or multiple cylinder misfire. We thought we may have a vacuum leak. There was a few things we were noticing on track with the Boss. It was a little sluggish. It felt like the engine was pulling timing. It was protecting itself, but it still delivered smooth power. It still delivered its power in a very linear. So we're very happy with the engine. It's just general maintenance. I believe our spark plugs and coil packs need to be looked at. It's been a while since we've changed them. Because the car is on track, you do need to check those things more often and possibly replace them more often to make sure the car is performing at its optimal. We just went racing. I've got a little bit of time off this week and we're gonna be taking care of the vehicles as best we can. This is one of those wasted days. And when I say wasted days, it goes towards repairing the cars from the race. The problem is we're switching cars right now and this is the boring part of it. One car comes off the trailer, one car goes on the trailer. We take one car over to Chatsworth Tire, they look at the wheels. We've got a bent wheel. Back on the trailer, back off the trailer, back on the trailer. You get the point. So it's just one of those days where we're just transferring cars around, getting them ready to get repaired so we can go racing again. But what a day. These are the days my dad and I think. We were at Big Willow or Willow Springs International Raceway. And my dad was coming out of 8 going into 9 full send because he has been on that track a lot and I was really proud of him for pushing it and pushing this car to the max and trying to get that best lap time. Things happened, we dropped 2 and we thought we may have a either damaged control arm, a bent wheel hub, damaged wheel bearing, possibly bent wheel. We're gonna find out right. All right, so it looks like Dad put the wheel over here. This is the driver's side front. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. That didn't take long. We set aside a few hours today to take a look at the vehicle to find out what might be wrong and why we felt a lump and the car was going do-do, 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 do-do. And I think, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert in anything, but I think we found our culprit. Dad, I don't think it's a control arm. We're gonna take a look, and I don't think it's a wheel hub because I actually looked at the bearing and the wheel hub. I think we found our culprit as to why we're finding a lump when we drive. Do you notice anything interesting about the wheel?
Holy.
Well, you went full send.
Well, I went 2 off. I mean,
it's okay. Listen, it could happen to anyone.
I was pushing. I pushed hard.
You know what? I haven't taken that turn that fast, so I can't speak. I'm proud of you for pushing it, and I'm glad actually it's just the wheel. I'm glad we don't have to take apart the suspension.
Yeah, I have to learn that the faster you get, the faster things come towards you.
Well, of course.
The faster you have to react.
Yes, definitely.
And I was going 115,
Physics.
just about hitting 120. I just went out a little bit too far. I apexed way out there, and all of a sudden I said, "Oh God!" No.
It's a tough turn.
Boom.
Yeah, you've got it. Once you, there's that group of trees. There's that propane tank. I call it a propane tank. I'm not sure what's out there, but there's these little markers out in the desert, and you've got to time your turn perfectly. Yeah, and if you're picking up your speed even by a few miles an hour,
eventually, everything comes closer. You have to react faster. I'm proud of myself for doing it, but I'm also upset that I did it.
Well, again, you even pick up your speed a few miles an hour extra, and those objects at least appear like they're coming exponentially faster towards you. So yes, you have to negotiate that turn quicker. But listen, I've never taken that turn that quick, so I'm proud of you. I mean,
thank you.
Good job. I mean, I don't think this is repairable.
No.
I think we're looking at a new OEM stock wheel. You know what? I think it's time, Dad. I think we need to get some aftermarket racing wheels for the Porsche. That way, we'll save a little bit of unsprung weight on each corner, so it'll benefit us on the track, and we'll also protect our OEM GT4 wheels. Let's get this wheel replaced. We'll keep these for the street, kind of like we're doing with the R. Yeah. We've got our race wheels, we got our street wheels. Let's get a set of aftermarket wheels.
What do you recommend?
Well, these are stock. I'd like to get an OEM replacement for this, for the street. Let's talk to Apex. They're working with the Boss. Let's see, there's some companies out there that might want to work with us and see what kind of slow lap times we're turning, and they might say, hey, this is advantageous to us to hook up with some really slow racers. All right, so it looks like we're dealing with the wheel situation here. It looks like we just have a bunt.
Yeah, you know,
a bent front wheel. It looks like we just have a bent front wheel. The front wheel has, as you noticed, right around the 11 o'clock area, has probably about a 3-degree bend in it. That's something that cannot be repaired, and I wouldn't want to repair that and take it out on the track. What's going to happen is that wheel has already been compromised. The strength and integrity of that wheel is not safe anymore to drive on track. So we're actually going to take this in. We could probably scrap this. We're going to have to replace this with a new OEM GT4 stock wheel, and we're going to look into getting some lightweight, less expensive racing wheels, because those wheels will be a little bit easier to replace. They're going to be cheaper, and they're going to be ultra lightweight for track driving. I just can't see us damaging these OEM GT4 wheels anymore. With my heels out, because I don't feel like tying my shoes every time. I'm trying to get inside the car here because I've got to clean the back glass, and we've got a full Watson Racing road racing cage in here. I don't know if you can see, but I am trying to squeeze my way through here. Again, there are no instructions for this, and these seats are in a fixed position, so it's impossible to move the seats or really to move anything else. So yeah, you know, I'll come around the other side so you guys won't have to stare at my oh, this might not be that bad. Oh wow, I think all the bars in the back. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Hold on, sorry. Okay, we're back here. I'm gonna clean the glass now. I don't think it's been cleaned in a long time. Oh crap, I forgot the rag. Gotta get rid, you know what? We have to get rid of this glass anyway. We're supposed to be getting that lightweight racing plexiglass, or whatever it is, concrete. Oh yeah, this glass was so dirty. Really didn't think this through. Because it's painted, we can use a wax detail product on the paint, because it does make it easy to clean up. It shines really nice. So that is what's nice about this car, and gutting it, is that it is all paint. And again, we can use a wax, or treat it like paint we would on the exterior. We could use the same exact products to go ahead and clean this. Already just using this paint detail, like a quick detail spray, like a waterless wash, if you will. Already just really taking off the dirt from Willow Springs. Ow. Taking off the dirt from Willow Springs. Fantastic. This is part of when you own a track car, though. You've got to keep it clean. Well, I guess you don't have to keep it clean. You don't have to keep a track car clean, because track cars get really beat up, right? My father and I like to keep our cars clean. We like to still get in here every time and look at that fresh orange paint. It's just, it helps create part of the experience. It's something we really like to do. So you don't necessarily have to keep your track car clean, because again, they do get really beat up. That's up to you. That's your personal preference. There's a bar behind me. I'll just use my shirt to get this dirt off. There we go. Yeah, let's get that back part there. A little wax, little t-shirt. There we go. In there. Oh boy. All right, we out. If you're new here, subscribe now for more content like this. If you're a returning subscriber,
It's not. This staff and management